Today, let's take a look at some of my all-time favorite Red Line Club releases. So the last video I did out here was a showcase of my all-time favorite Super Treasure Hunts, and that video did pretty well. So if these videos keep doing well, if they can get right around the 300 to 400 views and a decent amount of likes to go with it, then I'll be more than happy to do these style videos on weeks when I'm not finding stuff. Let's get right into it. I have a few honorable mentions. Here are some of my honorable mentions. I'm gonna make this quick. Last time honorable mentions were like 5 minutes. So let's get right into it. The first honorable mention is the Porsche 964, which is Magnus Walker's Porsche 964. This one came out in 2019. This was the second colorway. The first one was basically the same car but in Spectra Flame. And if I remember right, Magnus Walker wasn't too fond of the Spectra Flame and wanted one in the normal correct paint. So hence we got this one. And the Spectra Flame one is not really on my priority. It's literally the same car, just in a box with Spectra Flame paint, and it does come with a Magnus Walker figure. But in my opinion, this one looks really good with those Outlaw wheels. Very nice. And now the Porsche 959, this is one that I was looking forward to for a very long time. This one did not disappoint me at all. The engine details are very, very nice on this one. RLC details are very good. The red paint looks spectacular. It just fits this car. And again, those wheels are just so nice. On my list too, I tried to keep any colorways of the same casting off. So hence one of my honorable mentions is the silver, the gold version of the 69 Charger. This one has the satin black roof. It's very nice. And overall, it is one of my favorite RLC castings. We'll leave that spinning as we do show off the last honorable mention. And I do have these ones out because these were some other loose RLCs that my grandfather got for me when I was younger. And we have ourselves the last honorable mention, the 68 Custom Plymouth Barracuda in almost a Spectra Flame teal. Now this is just spectacularly done. The engine looks really good, very well detailed. A very nice aggressive front end that the Barracudas have. The taillight has a bunch of detailing as well. And overall, yeah, this one's really, really nice. I just kept it off the list, I believe, because it was a newer release. So hence, I didn't think that having it on my top 10 was quite deserved yet. Let's move right in to the top 10. At number 10, I have the Dodge Tradesman van, which came out in January of 2023, if I do remember right. From the box style looking spectacular to the overall execution of the vehicle, this is one of my more favorite recent RLCs. This is just not opening. Why is it not opening? There we go. Wow, that is on there really good. I don't know if I really want to touch that. I was gonna open the doors, but anyways, so this one was numbered out of 30,000. To this point, I believe this is one of the last numbered released RLCs that we have seen. Okay, so now that was honestly very stressful. I did not want to break the case. Fortunately, I didn't. Now, taking a look at the Tradesman van, the doors open up on the back and on the side, and the detail inside the interior is nothing I've seen on any other. Like, I'm just gonna pause it right there. Like, look at the detail and the fuzz on the mat inside the van. Like, that is spectacular. And then when you come over here, you got this, it appears the more of a textured padding on that door. And wow, like, this one is done very good. The only reason why this one is kind of low on my list is because the doors sometimes do not line up right. I did not get that door closed in the right order, but the doors aren't completely like aligned right, which I think you can see a little bit better there, but overall that is still very well done and a very deserving spot at number 10 in my opinion. Number 9, I have the Nismo R34. So far, out of all the releases of the R34, I do believe that this one is genuinely the best that they've done. They got the bright, almost olive green wheels, spectacular detailing. We got a nice Nismo livery on this in Spectraflame Shadow Chrome. Now, I've only missed 2 RLC drops in the 3 years I've had the membership. I've been collecting for like 10, but didn't get the membership until 2021. And this is one of 2 cars that I missed. The other one was the pink one. However, I just had to have this one. This one is numbered out at 30,000, but I knew I had to have this one. I hope we do see more Nismo releases. I believe if I remember right, the Datsun 240Z, the most recent one, was similar to this, but honestly I can't remember. But overall, this is a really good one. I did get the Midnight Purple one, which is coming soon. It's supposed to ship in like August, and that may take the place on this one, but for now, for the meantime, I'm going to keep this one as is. Number 8, we have the Honda S2000, but not just any Honda S2000. We have the one that is paying homage to Ryu Asada, which has a replica of his signature right there. We have a nice portrait of him, along with the photo of the car that you traditionally get with Hot Wheels. It was really between that one and the orange one, but I'm a huge sucker for Spectraflame Gold, or even any yellow in that matter. And this one, in my opinion, this one was so good. I remember it was really tough to get this one. As a matter of fact, this one sold out in like 6 minutes. And I'm very fortunate to have gotten this one. But overall, the wheels are perfect. The black top, which kind of reminds me of the recent release of the 69 Charger, is really good as well. And again, this one is also numbered out of 30,000, just like the Tradesman van and the R34 that we looked at previously. Hence, this is why this one is number 8 on my list. At number 8, this one kind of gives me a little anxiety to have out here in case if a bird were to come out and crap on the box. So we're gonna make it fairly quick, but yeah, this is I think this is the biggest grail that's gonna be on my list. It is the RWB, but I knew I had to have this one on the list. I think this one is numbered out of like 12,400. I think the number was like 3,000 on this one that I got. Overall, Spectraflame Black is really good. This one looks very similar to the Silhouettes release, so that's why this one isn't higher, but the Spectraflame does look good. I remember a rumor that Hot Wheels was going to bring back the RWB license. They were supposedly working on one that was this color, but apparently it's looking like that's not going to happen unless something changes, which is unfortunate. I do hope Hot Wheels gets that license back. It's pretty cool. This one does come with the figure, and overall this one was very well executed. For number 6, I decided to go with one that comes with very unique paint. This one is the RLC Chameleon Custom Datsun 240Z. An absolutely spectacular paint job. I don't know if it's going to show, but see, you get the green there, it goes purple. This one was very well done. The detailing is nice. That hood does open up. I'm not going to open this one up to show you, but it does open. And here you go. We got the number. It is numbered out of 10,000. This one is 6,136. The wheel choice is really good. I'm glad to see that a similar paint, color shifting paint, is coming back for the R34. And I'm so happy that I did get this one. And it's nice to see this paint come back because this is such unique and cool paint. Overall, this this is definitely one of my favorite releases. This one at number 5 really holds a special place in my heart, as this is one of the first RLCs I bought with my membership ever. The first one I got was the Triassic Gasser, the green one. And then I think this one was the second one I ever bought with my membership. And it is the Snowman. It was between this and the pink Rosen one, which is based on a real lowrider, which is known as the Gypsy Rose. This one sits really nice. This little green bug was just jumping by my Impala. See if we can get it out without doing too much damage. There's a mirror in the back which you can use to kind of see underneath the car. I'm going to be very careful here. But this one in nice Spectra Flame, it's almost like an ice blue, I'd like to call it. Looks really good. This one has the moving suspension. I'm not gonna play with that very much. I'm gonna kind of just leave it like that. It doesn't really hold itself up well, but there you go. You get the idea. It does the very cool iconic lowrider stances. I don't want to play with that too much just because, but this is one of my very first RLCs that I bought with my membership, and hence it holds a very special place, which is why this is number 5 on my list. Number 4, this one's a very recent one. This one came out in November, I believe, if I'm remembering right. A very nice one. This one, controversially, was limited to 2 per person, unlike most of these, which were limited to 1 per person. This one, I do have a loose one to go with my carded one. Absolutely spectacular job on this one. This one is coming out again on July 16th in Phoenix Yellow, and that may take the place on this one, as I am a sucker for yellow, but the white looks spectacular as well. And the detailing from the interior, which fits this car really nice with the red interior, red and black. From the taillights, this one was just very well executed for the casting that it is. Nice low wheels, same profile, same size wheels, and Mattel did a very good job on this one. Number 3 is an absolute stunner in its own right. It's the 69 Charger RT, which looks spectacular. This one was a selections model. I regret not getting it when it first came out. I actually traded for the one in the background through Tampa's Hot Wheels and Diecast Holla. I might have mispronounced the name, I do apologize, but Tampa was the one I traded with, the person I traded with to get that car. And I do have this one loose as well. An absolutely spectacular job on this one in Spectra Flame Purple. Has a 1,000 horsepower Elephant engine inside underneath the hood. The purple stripe, the white stripe, which is a Mopar Classic style stripe, looks really good. The wheel choice was perfect. Originally this one had Steelies on it. I'm glad they changed the wheels. And this one, when it first came out, was almost made me get the membership so I could get the car, but I wasn't fully sold on getting the membership. Looking back at it, I kind of wish I would have got one years ago, but hey, this one's pretty dang good. And let's move on to number 2. Now this one almost beat out number 1, and this came out right around this time last year. It was July of 2023. I don't know when this video is getting out. It might be a year since then. I don't know. But this one is unlike any other RLC we've seen before, as this one has the feature to light up. Mine, of course, right now is not lighting up. The battery inside is dead, but you can charge it with a USB, and it has a few settings of lights. So you press the spoiler, your tail lights, your headlights come on, and you can also get those blue lights to come on. This is based on Ryu Asada's NSX, which is, again, another tribute to Ryu Asada, similar to what we had with the S2K, which we looked at earlier. And overall, this one is so spectacular and uniquely done. I really hope we do see another version of this come out in the future. I don't know if this will be a one-time deal. I don't know if they plan to make it anymore. It might be too expensive to make. I don't know. But I love the fact that we did finally get an NSX and RLC. And this one just takes the cake. And it barely got beat out by number one, which I'm about to show you. If you've not been watching the channel long enough, I think you guys, for the most part, knew what number one is, unless if you didn't know that this RLC existed. This is the 1970 Plymouth Superbird. This one's very well done in my opinion. You got Spectra Flame Olive, a very rare color it seems like for RLC. I do like the red rims. This one has the Goodyear tires on it. Yeah, those are Goodyears. Got the black front end. Very well done. Now this one is numbered out of 11,000. I don't know the deal regarding that, but if you guys have been watching the channel, you know I'm a huge Superbird guy, and it's been my favorite casting ever since I've been collecting, since 2013. Now the only downside with this casting is that the stance is not correct on the car. I cannot stress it enough. It's very hard to get the stance on this car correct, it seems like. But overall, just this one is very well done. This one was released some point between 2006 and 2007, I believe. So I was like 3 or 4 years old when this one came out. So it's definitely an older release. Thank you for coming along this journey of a showcase showing off some of my favorite RLC releases. Obviously, you didn't see a Candy Striper or a green antifreeze Silverado on this list, of course. I didn't think it was right to put cars that I didn't own on this list, as I don't really have an opinion on them, other than like kind of a rough idea. Like for example, I think the Candy Striper is really cool, but until I seen it in person, I really wouldn't have 100% of an authentic opinion on it until I knew for sure. However, these ones I did, so this is why I went over this list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. If you did, share it with your friends, family, cats, dogs, squirrels, whoever. Please just share the video. Like I said earlier, if these videos keep doing well, I am more than happy to keep coming out here and doing these outdoor showcases. However, if they're not doing well, it just feels like a waste of my time. However, I do gotta say, I do enjoy doing these. It's just, again, I could be making other videos for you guys that you guys would enjoy more if you guys aren't enjoying this. But anyways, thank you for watching. Happy hunting and stay safe. I forgot to show this car. I really hope you haven't left yet. This is the silhouette from the 2018 RLC line. This is back when they were recreating all the different RLC cars from the Sweet 16. I mean, not RLC cars, the red line cars from the Sweet 16. And this is actually the original silhouette casting. I don't know if you've seen the quote-unquote silhouette, which is not the original. And it's basically like how Hot Wheels did with the Twin Mill and the Twin Mill 2. The current version of the quote-unquote silhouette is more of a tuned model compared to this. This is the original casting. It was nice to see them bring this one back, and I'm a huge fan of that Spectra Flame antifreeze, and this one was numbered out of 4,000. That's all I've got to say about this one. My phone's about to die. You're good to go now. Hope you liked the video. Share it with your friends, family, cats, dogs, squirrels, whoever. Please just share the video. And now, happy hunting and stay safe.